In the beginning, there was Eden, a garden unlike any the world has ever known. A paradise sculpted by the hand of God, where rivers sparkled like glass and the trees bore fruit untouched by time. Here, Adam and Eve walked with the divine. Here, there was no death, no pain, only peace. But peace shattered with one choice. The bite of forbidden fruit echoed like thunder across eternity. And with it came exile. But Eden would not be left unguarded. From the heavens, warriors descended, not of flesh, but of fire. Genesis 3 verse 24 reads, "So he drove out the man, and he placed cherubim at the east of the Garden of Eden, and a flaming sword which turned every way to guard the way to the tree of life." These were not gentle angels with harps. These were cherubim, beings of immense power and holiness, sentinels of a lost paradise. Not one, but multiple, and between them, a sword of flame, not wielded, but turning on its own, a divine force alive and terrifying. No mortal could pass. No intruder could return. Cherubim are often misunderstood. Today, many imagine cherubs as soft, winged infants, but Scripture paints a very different picture. In Ezekiel's visions, cherubim are described as having 4 faces of a man, a lion, an ox, and an eagle. They move like lightning, their bodies full of eyes, their wings beating like thunder. They are not merely messengers. They are guardians of divine mysteries. In the tabernacle, their images adorn the Ark of the Covenant, covering the mercy seat with their wings, symbols of protection and unapproachable holiness. To stand before a cherub was to stand before a boundary between man and God. But what of the flaming sword? Some believe it was an actual weapon, blazing and alive, forged by heaven itself. Others see it as a symbol, the power of God to enforce divine justice. What we do know is this: it turned in every direction. No angle of attack, no attempt to return would succeed. The tree of life was sealed. Eden was locked, not with gates, but with glory. The cherubim of Eden stand as more than guards of a garden. They represent the line between holiness and corruption, between innocence and exile. They remind us of what was lost and what we still yearn for. Paradise was not destroyed. It was hidden, and its way is protected, not by force alone, but by the will of the divine. To see Eden again, one must pass not the sword, but the judgment of the holy. If you were stirred by this journey into the unseen realm, subscribe to The Celestial for more cinematic stories from ancient scripture. There is more to the Bible than pages. There are visions, fire, and glory, and we are only beginning.